Hello and welcome to Rule the Waves 3, playing as France, starting 1890, super large fleet size. We are now in January 1931 and this is episode 45. Yes. So we are basically building up, transitioning to more modern ships, researching techs, getting airplanes ready, getting some carriers on the water. We have a little bit of tension with Germany. We have an alliance with Japan and the US. But all in all, it's pretty calm and peaceful. So let's see if that continues for some additional years. Let's jump in. Our beautiful map. I don't have anything on active because saving money. We have still four 17-inch all-forward battle cruisers building, so that's pretty neat. I have looked at some additional designs here. The Gazelle. Yeah, I should probably sort of reposition superimposed guns. Bunsen. Yeah, I could tweak this a little bit, and then it would look better. But that is not terribly important. The important part is that we still don't have anything bigger than 1500. So 34 knots, kind of have to have that to keep pace with our fast ships. They are 31 knots already. We're doing 4-inch. 5-inch is better, but it's hard to get all of this into a yeah, that should be sufficient. We have some mines. We have a decent ASV value. Probably would want this to be 3 and reloads, but what can you do? I'd love to have unit machinery as well, but I don't think I can. I can fit that. Okay, that's interesting. Now we're talking. Yes, I think I like this. Save. Okay. Yes. I have also looked at some battleships. So basically we have the Lion, and it is the battleship equivalent of our battle cruiser, so it's down to 27 knots. Has an extra inch on the deck and a couple 3 inches, 2 inches. Well, more armor on turrets, more armor on belt. I'm still not dedicating much tonnage to secondary and tertiaries. This is the way it is. We definitely do this. Put them in double since I have the double tech now. Plenty of mediums and lights. I know mediums aren't great, but prefer not to go too deep into the mechanics. I mean, we could put in even more light AA, but let's keep it at that. Still at sloped narrow, TPS 3 spacious, 57,500, about the same cost as a battleship. No, battle cruiser. So yes, pretty tiny. We also have another design here, which I'm calling the Justice. So you can relate to this from the Normandy class of battle cruisers, but again, it has the same sort of defensive setup as the previous ship, but one less barrel, but 4 turrets, so that does a lot for the both survivability of the ship, and there is less chance of getting 3 guns knocked out, and I have rare arc firepower, so it is definitely a very nice design. So I would not count the all forward type as better than this, only different. So this is definitely something that I could see myself using. Um, but I think what stopped me from building this is I cannot get. If I could get 10 barrels on it, I would be happy, but I can't do that. So I have decided not to build this. And already I am kind of regretting it, but at the same time not. I might do something similar with a later class, maybe. We'll see. So I also looked at my Temeraires, or whatever they are called. They are starting to slow down, and of course they should have been 33 knots, so now they are definitely second rate. Can rebuild them just lightly, but then I don't get to take advantage of having a director. So realistically, I would need to do this, add 2 additional turrets, clean up the graphics, replace machinery, go up in speed, drop the spacious, have say 6 light AA, 80 rounds. I mean, it's a very capable ship for a rebuild. This would put it on par with the new builds, I would say. It has the same characteristics, only doesn't have increased DC storage, but that is fine. But then you look at the price, and then you realize that I could build a new destroyer for this. This is 5,400. A new build would cost 6. And my yeah, okay, I can't look at it now, but you'll see my point. On the other hand, they become less and less relevant the more time passes. So I either have to accept that I have to build all the new destroyers, or I have to refit them considerably, a deep refit. It's costly, but I feel that I am giving them a new lease on life, so to speak. Should I increase dock size? 57, 59. I guess I am. Budget and a little bit of tension sounds perfect to me. Morocco again gains independence from Spain. Fine. I got more monies. Probably something finished building. Go to the build screen. So a new Gazelle is 6,400. So the other one was 4.5. So you save 2,000 on each. So there is a considerable saving. So might start redoing some of these. And even the Siroccos are starting to slow down. These can maybe be converted into sub-hunters. These also need to be updated, or they cannot complete their minesweeping business. Suddenly they are 7 tons in the negative. I have coal, very old. Minesweeping gear. Am I allowed to rebuild them at all? Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, costs almost nothing. These are good for a little while still. So, but how much would this cost? R 49 plus these 66. So it would take me quite some time to rebuild all of them, and quite a lot of resources. It's not an easy question to answer what is right, what isn't. All right. Wow, that's one of the stupidest designs I've ever seen. It thinks we're in the 8,000 plus era, but we're not, so this turns out to be a heavy cruiser. Okay. 14 quality 1, okay. Redoubtable. Okay, I haven't played for a little while, and we left off mid-episode, so now I'm confused. I'm easily confused. So we're in March 1931, and we were probably talking about some profound things, but I can't remember. So all of these ships are starting to become obsolescent, so I need to do some updates here. I've been putting it off for quite some time. I have a medium bomber going. This one is working up, but has no division. Next time I will only end at the end of an episode, not start an episode and then leave for a while. Lessons learned. I also need to make a final decision if I want to keep the battle cruisers as battle cruisers or integrate them into the battle line. The only thing I have definitely decided is to keep these mothballed battleships. They have pretty high blockade value and can do trade protection duties and provide those points. I think that's reasonable use for them for a while still. Um, yes, we had the design study, right, and we have the 3 Atlantis still building. These are my minesweepers. We had some interesting techs going on. Low, high, maybe. 8,000, that's quite something. Maybe let's look at some battleship rebuilds. Let's look at the oldest 15-incher. Can go improved 6-inch guns. That's pretty expensive. Oh, 5-inch guns is almost as expensive, so no point. Director, dual purpose, double mount, 20 light AA, 12. Improved director, flare mounts. Get rid of upper belt. Upgrade turret top. I'm still not really kind of feeling it. Maybe I should just do the improved director and the increased elevation and the dual purpose. Some ammo. Clear the mount. That's a plain 3-month minimal update. Add the director. How much extra is this? 4-inch turret top. That sounds kind of dubious. But this is just 10,000. But we need some AA guns. Yeah, taking that off completely changes the game, so no. Do that instead. Yeah, we can do that. Now it looks slightly more modern. I mean, I could add some seaplanes if I dropped to 5-inch guns. No, now he's suddenly doing that again. Yeah, whatever. This could maybe be a thing. Considerably improved. uh, it's a so-called battleship, but not really going to stand up to its own guns. No, 14 quality 1 is almost. I don't know. I think I need to just push the burn button. and just postpone it indefinitely. Oh, that's nice. Finally. We've been researching that for quite some time, I think. Large aircraft carrier. That would be the purpose-built large carrier. Italy lost another battleship. Lion d'Or. Below average. We're up to 4 incompetents now. Still no one brilliant. No. There's just too many. Impossible for me to keep track of everyone. I don't have very many named captains anyway. Below average. Lion. Southeast Asia. Sporting man. Yeah, but that's not really a heavy cruiser. That's a light cruiser. Purpose-built carriers. That is interesting. More interesting than refitting ships. Again, I think that's the second time for that. But then we can do something more interesting. We can purposely build our first aircraft carrier. But there is probably... What is this? No. Without at least 8 6-inch guns. Oh. Have mercy. Hmm. How big can we build it? 20,800. Okay. 30 knots unit machinery. Deck 1, deck extended 2, 2, conning tower. Uh, okay, I guess. If the planes. Magazine box. Ah, this was just weird. I can't assign anything today. I think I need to just take some time and do some design studies off screen. So I'm not getting any immediate inspiration, but I kind of have to do it. So yeah, yeah, I think this is better. CV 1931 Joffre. I'm just going to do something strange and use casemates for the main guns. We're never going to use the main guns anyway, so not important. They just force us to have them. TPS-2, essentially unarmored, 1 inch with mag box. Lets me have tiny bit of armor on the turrets. So the only interesting thing here is 60 planes. So it's a carrier that has many drawbacks, but the important thing is it has, for the time, a very decent air group and can actually function as a strike carrier. They, yeah, that's unimportant because we are not going to shoot them. Okay, so next turn. This is armor piercing shots, I think. That I think is the last airship tech. New medium bomber. This one is fastest and has the longest range. Has no firepower, no toughness, no maneuverability, so we are going to pick this one. It is considerable better in all other regards. Did we get any? I don't remember any important text. Did we go back to 6 inches on our main ship? Can always take it down to 5 again. By all means. AA director, yeah. Now it has 4 AI directors. No, point. Okay, I'm happy with that. Didn't we just finish reconstructing? Yeah. Poor and uphold. I really need to start doing something about these guys. But let's see what happens when we start building. No, we're not that fond of Italy. A gunnery competition. Morale and... Oh, what an excellent idea. Atlanta, yeah. Improved oil burners. Another Corvette involved. Go to the... Oh, that's one. Jesus. Well, of course I will, sir. Of course. Because battleships are so cheap these days, we can easily build 4 more battleships. We were originally planning on building 4 battleships for our new class. We worked the design. Problem solved. Even have more ammo. Side. Oh, that's rude. Let's take off some of these. They're very heavy. Let's build pick Charlemagne. And I guess we have 2. That's 5,000. So if we want to build 2 more battleships, we will be 13, 14,000 in the negative. And moreover, you can see civilian population is none too happy with our budget right now, and we are almost at war. So, ouch, 700, way above it. Okay, yeah. So we need AA directors, need dual purpose guns, 350 ammo. Need to clear away these mounts. Add in some above water tubes. We don't have to do that, of course, but I feel it is time to modernize. Something like that. Increased elevation, improved director. Okay, so now we have 2 improved directors. We have the more modern 6-inch guns. We have AA, but we need to have a bunch of this. Good, go there. That would be okay for topside load, but we are somewhat too heavy. So we could. No, now it's a 10-month rebuild, so I'm not doing that. Now it's an 8-month rebuild. How did that happen? What? This looks considerably more modern to me. I don't think it was able to handle me taking it off then putting it back on. That was the problem. Now I want all of this. 71 tons, that's slightly overweight. I think I can live with that for this refit. It's in a much better position than it was previously, and it's just a 3-month refit. It's a very expensive refit, but 1.5 deck, yeah, I think it's worth it. When those guys are done, we can refit 2 more. Poor guys are slowing down. Yeah, but I. Yeah, sure. Japanese are unable to research anything. Yeah, sure. Now, not firepower this time. I think range is good to have, and bomb load, I don't think that will affect anything. Speed could be a thing, maneuverability could be a thing. Yeah. Maybe that will help them get through to the target and put torpedoes on them. I don't know. It's kind of vague what the different stats, what they affect for different aircraft types. When are we? 3 months. Okay. 2 months to rebuild. This one is almost done. That is very good. Tensions. No, already have 2 alliances. I think that's fine. Don't think Britain would like to ally with me. I could try allying to Spain, of course, but if you want peace, arm for war, then I risk getting even more unrest. We could just take the war with Germany here. We want peace, arm for war. Some lost destroyers. All right. I think the Magnifiques also need yeah. Rid of this layer there. It's for the casemates. We never had any casemates. Okay, so we have better main guns because of director and elevation. We have AA, we have secondary guns improved, we have, yes, I could put out graphics for the tertiaries, but yeah, no. A lot of money, but we need to get this Atlantis into a division, so I will do that very soon. New docks complete. We will not start a new build. Reconstruction done. Holding steady, very high. Yeah, finances are good. I think this one is 1 month. Okay, I need to start 2 more. These will be done soon. This is done in 1 month. This in 8. And I can start some additional builds. But of course, if war breaks out, this will be different. Yeah. So doing some tweaks here with the destroyers, but more importantly, shuffling the battle cruisers down one step and creating a new reserve. We have these guys mothballed. These guys also mothballed. But there will be eventually 2 7-inch and 2 15-inch in each of these divisions, so they can sort of operate independently or together for that matter. These are independent for the time being. I have also activated a few ships and all my destroyers and some light cruisers, so we need to work on that. So we are quite some thousand in the negative. Can't be helped. Oops. I think I saw a brilliant captain here. Captain. Nice. Meter leaders. Sure. Reloads for deck mounted. Very good. Very good. Medium bomber is ready. Finance is looking slightly better. What här? Now we are fulfilling the requirements, but we cannot keep that up for long, so we'll have to halt them and suffer a lot of money loss due to that, but what can you do? Brilliant. Good, good. And we will put that one into that's a pretty powerful squadron. Who needs to be refreshed? We need to refresh Patriot and Victory. So yeah. Looks like I might put these 15 inches together now because speeds are starting to decline here. But anyway, Patriot and Victory. Right. That is possible actually. Ooh, we could upgrade to better 14-inch guns, but that I think takes quite some time. Oh, it costs a crap ton of money. No, 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 no. That's good enough for a quick rebuild, I think. Why? Yeah, improved main guns for 20,000 and taking way too long to update. No, no, no. Maybe later if we keep it so long as to do a deep refit, including the engines, then we might do it. But not now. Yes, but I have no way of changing that. Do not strangle my budget. I need to put these two on hold. That's 1,000 out the window every month, so not ideal. Rebuilds are nearly done. Victoria East need to be rebuilt as well, I think. Need to check because I cannot remember. Patriot, of course. So 4, 12, 32, like this. Director, autoplace, red note, 20, or is this heavier? Can try 24. B50. Clear, add mounts. Remove the graphics layer. We could actually have then we are overweight. Which is probably fine. Yes. Again, this happened before. But this time I'm not so negative. Yes, it took down the budget quite considerably, but also removes 2 unrest. So it's a way for the game to help me get back on the right track. You can see my budget. Ignore US, it's not relevant. But you can see that my budget is still pretty strong, and I think I can do most things that I want to with that budget. So, and maybe we won't get so many unrest increase events either. It could end up being a good thing, if you understand what I mean. So there we are. Still no war with Germany, but it could happen. Let's activate the other two here. And now we have 8 battleships I mean, they're not exactly modern, but at least they are reasonably up to date. And we have two almost full squadrons of active battle cruisers with high speed. And all our destroyers are on high. So if war comes, we can scale down production even further. I think this can work out. Again. Yeah, I'll just push this until we have a new war. I won't know the skill of very many of these officers. A spy from Italy. Yeah, the game thinks we have reached the increase in light cruisers. Maybe we have, I haven't noticed. Normally there is a sort of a pop-up where it says that blah blah blah, the weight limit has been increased. Medium bomber. No, it's the same, but the range is basically words. There's no point changing it. Oh, they're still at war. I forgot about that. Since we are close to war, I will take these up to 12 again. These guys will go to Stavanger. These guys will go to Dunkirk. Then I will copy air group to Brest. Being expensive. What does the Germans bring to the table? They have a slightly smaller fleet than mine. Some light CVs. They have quite a few destroyers. 3 5-inch. I think they are pretty comparable to mine. Maybe some of them are a bit better since they are newer, but I wouldn't worry too much. Their battle fleet, they have started with 8 15-inch 45,000. That's a pretty good ship. Pretty fast as well. We can see most of their stuff is sub 15. Anything below 14 is not really. Well, okay, 13 is also. Oh, that's a cute one actually. Huh. The battle cruisers, yeah, they have some with speed 30. Can't really compete with my 17-inch. And the light cruisers. Yeah, I think we can handle them pretty easily. It would be a fight, yes, but we can handle them. So, division. This one is in the med for some reason. Division 1. Okay, we need to move those up to. Yeah, they have quite a few ships on the ready. Decent battleship. Well armored, decently armed. Nice, nice. New torpedo bombers. This is a C variant. Uh, This shouldn't really be possible. In many ways, my 6-year-old torpedo bomber is better, partly because it is also average. Chances are big these will be poor or could be average. But this is a C model. These are base models, so they have more room to grow. So I think I would take this one as comparable range and statistics, but is probably a platform with yeah. But remember, I took this one on maneuverability. This was firepower range 1926. Very strange. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. So, medium bomber patrol. So I guess it's time for a float plane scout. Should we see if we can get one that's torpedo capable just for fun? Let's try it. It's fun. It can be competent torpedo bombers, but the problem is you don't usually have enough of them to matter. I mean, you have one on a light cruiser and four on a heavy cruiser. Maybe you have a few from float plane carriers, but the mass isn't there like it is when your torpedo bombers attack by the full squadron. So that's the big difference, I would say. But it can be fun, sure. Blah, blah, blah. Below average torpedo experts. See what they do to my ships when I give them the chance. They are evil people. Okay, let these guys work up, then we will move them to Northern Europe. Now we are only slightly in the red because we have finished updating our ships. This one is almost ready to come out. Yeah, we can already. But I must. Yeah, we have to wait until the first batch is finished before we can build carriers without 6-inch guns. That's another year and some. Destroyers. No, I don't think I can. Do I have any ships here that I want to know? Would have to be some of these battle cruisers, some of these 14-inch battle cruisers. See what we can do for them. $350 or 12 to. Clear the top layer, improve director, increased elevation. Nah, overweight is fine. That could work. 12,000. It's not free, but yeah, that's the question. Do we want it to be a battleship now that it's slowed down? No, we can keep it as a battle cruiser for now. It'll be very expensive. Northeast Asia. Beast loading mechanization. Wow, they have a destroyer with 30 knot top speed. That is truly interesting information. Good work, spies. Yeah. Okay, so Italy defeated Great Britain. That's interesting. Java. Java is a very nice place, but if we do this, we will definitely push up tension with probably Germany. There could easily be war. Improved landing guiding system. Jakarta is here. I guess it's not an important place at this time, since it doesn't show up here. I want Sumatra as well. We had a quite interesting role-playing session in Shadow Run in Jakarta at aboard a glass or plastic submarine. Basically, you could see through the walls and into the ocean. Kind of fun. Finished reconstruction. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Getting pretty good, I would say. Saving a lot of tonnage, 16-inch gun. But again, like I said with the US, the AI is not super good at using all front ships. Also, too much deck. One rebuild, one new. Good. These I will not bother rebuilding. These are now up to date without deep rebuilds. These are modern or up to date. At least I hope so. Have I actually... Ooh, I need to check the Aquitaines because no, they are probably not up to date. Oops. Well, they have No, it's good enough. They have dual purpose. They have light AA guns. I'm not rebuilding them just for the directors. Good. Even these do not have directors, so that's fine. Minesweepers and destroyers are getting good. I could do a fleet exercise to sort of push Bellicose. These guys need another rebuild as well because I rebuilt the older ships. Oh my god, yes. Upgrade to dual purpose 350 for 12 28-ish. Flare add 3 tubes. Modern graphics. Not bothering with the tertiaries. And have some tonnage left over. Yeah. Something like that. I think would be good. No. You can say no to reclassifying. It's not a hard reclassify. 3.6 per month. Yeah, sure. Really wanted to sort of get better 14-inch guns and all that, but it's simply not worth it. Takes too long and not worth it. We have an incompetent officer here. That's not ideal, as they say. Working up. Yeah. I guess there is more to rebuild. I'm just gonna halt this guy just for this turn so I don't completely run out of money. Hey, oil burners, very complicated. How difficult can it be to burn some oil? The grip, guys. Here you go. Looking much better. Construction. Ships in service. Sign commander. There you go. And this one belongs in Battlecruiser Division 2. Things are working. The only things I haven't modernized are these 12-inch battlecruisers and not this one, 12-inch battleships. So I think that's good. I haven't bothered activating my 29 knot Plutons yet. Looks like a waste. 2 more turns of rebuilding and some working up, of course, but even if war breaks out, that's fine. Not bad ships. Line commander. Gunnery division. Gunnery expert and brilliant. Oh. Ah. Good, good. Turn. Yes. Same class or very similar? No, identical. It's the same. Subs. Wow. That's good. No. But we're holding steady at 4 here, and my naval budget is very nice. I mean, only the US doing US things. And I have the second, no, I have the largest fleet actually. Smooth. All those war reparations, compounding interest. Very nice. Let's rebuild these last 4. Sure. Shell dice. That felt very good. Move to Northern Europe. So there are 2 battleships in the Med. The rest of my fleet is in Northern Europe. Okay. Move these to Northern Europe as well then. No. We should help the US root out the rebels, of course. There you go. Now we can build the proper light cruisers with triple turrets and all. I mean, it's pretty good, but it can't carry torpedoes. But this one seems best. Yeah, clearly about the same as this, but slightly tougher. And this is an E model, right? No. But now we have played through 31 and 32, and I think this was a pretty long episode because I couldn't decide and I had to look at this and that, and yeah. But now I think I have found my focus, and I am definitely looking for a fight with Germany here. I have most of my ships on good. My sort of second-rate capital ships are fair. A few are poor, but this one should be mothballed, so that's not a problem. Yeah, so we are basically ready. My first real carriers are out in 9 months. And then my 17-inch battleships will arrive eventually. These are also working up, but they are already fair, so that's actually good enough. The next time we can just continue doing what we're doing already, but we can also look at a new light cruiser design of 10,000 tons. It will eventually go up to 12,000, but that's still some years in the future. So thanks for watching and see you again soon.